Here we want to study about the system with stochastic input. So here if we are saying a deterministic system which will transform each input waveform x of t comma epsilon I. Epsilon is nothing but we are taking that as a sample. So if we are saying a deterministic system which will transform each input waveform into its output waveform. You can observe the diagram also, so you can see the figure 14.3. So here you will get the output y t comma epsilon I, that will be t x t comma epsilon I. So by operating only on the time variable, because here we are supposed to study about the random process. So here we are giving that a time function. So here if we are taking the set of realization at the input that will corresponding to the process x of t, that will generate a new set of realizations. So if you are giving the input like this x of t comma epsilon I, so you will get at the output y t comma epsilon I. So here our goal is to study the output process of the statistic in terms of input process statistics and the system functions. So here we are saying about the deterministic system, like there are two different types, the memoryless system and system with memory. So here we want to see about the LTI, that will be the classification of the system with memory. So here you will get the memoryless output directly if there is no feedback, there is no memory, previous memory. So you will get y of t equal to g x of t, and if there is a system with memory, it will be again divided into time varying system, time invariant system and linear system. So in linear system and time invariant, we are supposed to study about the LTI, which will be linear time invariant. So here you can see the diagram. If we are saying that as a deterministic system, so here we are supposed to study about the random process with the linear time invariant. So you can see here you will get the output y of t, that will be equal to integration minus infinite to infinite h of tau x of t minus tau d tau, or h of t minus tau x of tau d tau. So here we will see firstly about the memoryless system. So we can say here the output in this case depend only on the present value of random process. So here we are saying there is no memory. So you will get output y of t, that will be equal to g x of t. Here if you see we are drawing that for the triple S, WSS, and if we are taking the x of t random process, that is stationary Gaussian with the RXX2. So you will get here output that will be not depend on any memory. So here need not be stationary in any sense for the WSS. And for the memoryless system with the x of t stationary Gaussian, you will get the output that will be stationary but not Gaussian with autocorrelations RXX tau equal to neta efficiency RXX tau. So here we are supposed to see one theorem, that is the if random process x of t is a zero mean stationary Gaussian process, and you will get output y of t equal to g x of t, where we are denoting g dot, that will represents a non-linear memoryless device. At that time we are supposed to prove RXX tau equal to neta RXX tau. Sorry, the RXY tau equal to neta RXX tau you are supposed to derive, and there neta will be equal to E g dash of x. So here firstly we are taking autocorrelations RXY tau equal to, how will you get? You will get mean of input Ex of t into mean of output y t minus tau. So you can take Ex of t y t minus tau. So you can write it as e x of t g x t minus 2. If you solve, you will get like integration, double integration x1 g x2 f x1 x2 x1 comma x2 dx1 dx2. So here we are taking x1 as x of t and x2 as x of t minus 2. We can say these are jointly Gaussian random variable because they have given here. If x of t is 0 mean stationary Gaussian process. So we can take that. So here we will get f x1 x2 equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of modulus a into e to the power minus x a inverse x by 2. So here if you solve, you will get a equal to e x star bar. So here you can say L is upper triangular factor matrix with the positive diagonal entries. So if we are considering the transformation, at that time, if you solve these mathematical equations, you will get the desired result, where you will get neta equal to E g dash of x. So we can say if we are giving the input to the memoryless device is stationary Gaussian, at that time it's cross correlation because we are taking Rxy. It means what? It's cross correlations. That functions between the input and output is proportional to the input autocorrelations because we are taking Rxy, that will be equal to, we are supposed to take that as a Rxx. So it will depend on the autocorrelation function. Remaining we will see in the next class.